Yes, sir. Woo, we've been up all night, man, trying to get this.
Welcome back, King Jordan on Current Gen. Now, we've been watching you all weekend, grinding. So give us your status.
We're level 39, and it's been a grind. It's definitely been a grind. As you climb up. Today, I really believe we're about to hit this 40, and I can't wait to see the next level up animation for 40.
What are you going to do when you reach 40?
It's going to be a lot of shouting. I have not had 8 hours of sleep since 2K22 have dropped.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. And with tip-off coming right up, we've got just enough time to hear from the sideline. Allie, what do you got for us?
B.A. Christian Wood went undrafted in 2015. He said lots of those guys who were drafted ahead of me aren't in the league anymore. I've been to China, I've been cut, I've been told I wasn't good enough. But I'm still here, and I haven't reached my goal. I want to be an all-star. I feel like I can be one of the top players in the league.
Thanks, Allie. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Green and Tate on the perimeter. Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. And for Los Angeles, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre. Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Gordon, the pass to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Goes back up. And he lays it in.
Yeah, they're getting pummeled on the offensive board so far.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's prime time. Counted from distance. And Mobile One has announced that they'll be partnering with MP. Both sides seemed ecstatic after getting this deal done.
Yeah, B.A., this is definitely a mutually beneficial deal. MP continues to build his brand, and Mobile One gets one of the league's brightest young stars.
Porter gets the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
1:05 left now in the first quarter. And Şengün gets it to go.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Nunn. Anthony with it. Porter pulls it in.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Shot is good by Gordon.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Nwaba. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
This one for 3. The offensive rebound. Davis, that's good.
Anthony Davis has been huge on the offensive glass, using his length to get second chance points.
From deep three-point range. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Rockets on top, up 10. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second. And And no question, John Wall at his best attacking the rim. But he said when his shot is falling, it's a whole different...
when my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and give me those guys.
And Grant, over his career, Wall, frankly, hasn't been the most efficient scorer.
Yeah, he really hasn't. I mean, a tremendous playmaker, but his jump shot is pivotal. If he gets that dialed in, it could really help his game.
Eric Gordon.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Eric Gordon is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Kenyon Martin. Then it's David Nwaba. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Şengün, cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Porter. Primetime can't get it to go. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. On the wing, Porter. Down low. Here's Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got his first 2 points of the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Well, we've got some hot starts and some ugly starts early in the season. Grant, how long should teams wait before work? So it's John Wall making highlights for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things... So it's the Rockets now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. At forward, it's the incredible duo of LeBron and AD. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's prime time in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Outside for Green. It's stolen by James. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Houston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Here's Primetime. He's got 6.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Tate. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Green against Westbrook. Davis. Pass to Primetime. And the layup is good. Give him 8. What's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James. Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Greg.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone. And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
None against Gordon. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Gordon outside. A minute 6 left in the third quarter.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And Prime Time gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Houston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got 10 points.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Three-pointer. And they recover it. Jordan finds Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Back in the day, big men would carry your offense. Times have changed. But 80's one who can still do it.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Jordan. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Ellington comes in for Horton Tucker. And a change for the Rockets. Woods checked in.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Porter in the post. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Give him 8 points now.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And Prime Time gets it to go.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great.
Substitution for the Rockets.
17 seconds left in the fourth. Gordon outside. And so the Rockets take the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Hey, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Hey, hey, echo down my ego. Let me check on battleship. I said, float. I'm Malcolm, Mr. Roman Greco, down tone. Never a home. Shout out Toto. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches. Misadventures, the restless hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corn. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, downtown, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, downtown, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Downtown. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, downtown. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. Nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a set up, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of insects kicking in. I could win the Sion, I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the.
Yo, what's up, man? Good game last night. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Yeah, let's go.
One more. One more. Now we're rolling. Keep it going. Just like that. Let's go. Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Hey, keep the ball.
Hey, set one right here, set one. Watch out!
Hey, hit me up.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Watch out! You can't stop this. Hey! Can't stop that! Can't stop this. There you go! There you go! That's okay! Hey, Zago's back!
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey everyone, it's Mike Wang here, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K. Welcome to another installment of Expert Tips. Today, let's talk about my favorite topic, dribbling. In NBA 2K22, there are tons of new signature moves and dribble combos at your disposal. Today, I'm going to give you the basics, but I hope you jump into 2KU, lab with the ball handler for a while, and discover what works best for your game. Size-ups are the easiest way to get your defender off balance, which can lead to easy blow-bys and open shots.
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our now it's it. Well, it sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort are the guards. Then there's Favors. Then it's Williams. And it's Roby in at the 4 slot. And for the Lakers. Now we've seen especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, and that's probably a smart thing to do, Kevin. I really wish the league would cut back on the number of games, period. I know that's toothpaste that's already out of the tube, but I really believe if you cut 10, 12 games off the regular season, it would be great for everybody. Can't do it. It is a long season, so whenever you can massage minutes of your top players, I think that's a good thing.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Roby the pass to Jerome. Inside. Giddey, no good. Lakers leading by 3. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Jerome, and he gets it to go from the high post.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
No good from Primetime. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to Los Angeles. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And, you know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his first.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ellington comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Melodon's checked in for Ty Jerome. Primetime, the pass to Ellington. Outside Anthony. And the shot goes in from Primetime. Primetime's got 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the 16-footer.
And it's not the highlight reel plays that make Gilgeous-Alexander effective. It's the little things, like his lethal mid-range jumper.
The putback, Davis on the follow. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
The first quarter all. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James is the floor general for his team.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on it.
Now the lineup for the Thunder.
Here's Primetime. 5 points in the game. Tries again. Here's Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got his third basket of the night.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Dort gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
No good from Prime. John. Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Jerome passes to Dort. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Dort passes to Bazley. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Fires the three. No good from prime time.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Roby. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
Williams is checked in for Bazley.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
No good from prime time.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first... Dallas will go for a different look here. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kendrick Nunn comes in for LeBron. Primetime's checked in for Monk. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
So with James on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got prime time. Anthony is out there with Davis, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Nunn in at the small forward. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Well, I tell you, it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do against Anthony Davis. When he puts it on the floor like that, he's determined to score.
Pass to Melodon. 1:24 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Jerome. Shot clock at 5. Over Rondo. No good. Shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Dex checked in for Bazley. Melodon passes to Favors. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Looking to end the run, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot's good from prime time.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Roby, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Maladon. Jerome passes to Favors. Can't get it to fall.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one drops.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Dort finds Favors. Here's Jerome. Back to Favors. To the middle. Here's Dort. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Primetime. The shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively, you name it. And they are riding this wave of momentum. Back right after this. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Offense will come and go. This is...
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Lou Dort, and it's Jerome in at the point. Passes to Nunn. Feeds it to Anthony. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Jerome passes to Favors. It's Dort on the wing. He takes it in. Nunn grabs the board.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And the Lakers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of it.
Substitution on the court.
Favors passes to Roby. Oklahoma City moving it around. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And that one is good.
Oh, silky, smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Here's Primetime. Off target with his 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Downtown, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. I have an animal and I have a ghost. Hey, echo, echo, echo down my ego. Let me check on battleship. I sink afloat. I'm Malcolm Mitchell, Roman Greco, down tone. Never a hole. Shout out Toto.
Quickly flick the pro stick toward the ball hand for a hezi, up for a cross, or toward the offhand for tween legs and behind the back moves. Faster flicks will pound the ball quicker, while slower flicks will give you more rhythmic crosses. There are around 50 unique signature size-ups to choose from this year, and each one has its own unique feel and rhythm. So my advice is to try out different ones to see which best suits your style of play. If you want to create some space from the defender as you size up, hold the sprint button and flick the pro stick in any direction. These escape moves will drain your energy a little quicker than normal size-ups, so make sure you don't overuse them. Another great option for high-level ball handlers this year is a new feature I'm calling signature combos. These are short but effective dribble sequences you can pull off by simply flicking up on the pro stick while holding sprint from a stand. To cancel the combo, tap the trigger again or interrupt it with any other pro stick dribble move. I love mixing and matching between the signature combos and pro stick signature size-ups to keep defenders guessing. You can also size up on the move by repeatedly tapping the trigger or by flicking the pro stick while walking in any direction. Last thing I wanted to mention is that there are lots of new combos and cancels you can do in NBA 2K22, such as drag hezis, spin step backs, and much more.
A look at the Lakers as they get off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Pumped up to go after a road win here tonight. Cruising above the Willamette River, what a view of the Rose City. We're here in Portland, Oregon. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. Allie, take...
BA, we've seen smaller...
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Kent Bazemore is out there with the...
Lakers substitution.
Zellers checked in for Nurkic. Covington comes in for Nance. And it's Snell in for Damian Lillard. Here's Zeller. He played a great game against Indiana early on in the schedule. Brent, what things do veteran players try to do at this point of the season?
I think it's building on just a rhythm, BA, being in great condition. You kind of have a barometer with which you know you want to be at offensively, defensively. And so it's just about getting that rhythm as quickly as you can.
Here's prime time. The three-pointer off the mark.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
McCollum against Nunn. Fade away. McCollum's shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Nunn up top. Here's prime time. The Lakers with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Powell left side. Pass to Zeller. McCollum with it. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Remains Portland ball.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. Stolen. McCollum against Davis. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Strong handles by Anthony Davis. Put that guy on skates there.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Over to the wing. From deep. The rebound by Nunn. Here's prime time. McCullough defends. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
He's perfect from the line this time. 5 ticks left in the opening quarter. From deep three-point range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Well, LeBron James, the unquestioned leader. But if you ask him, sometimes you got to get into it with your teammates.
Sometimes it just builds character.
And playing at the highest levels, there can't be many slip-ups, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, there's a job to be done. In the heat of competition, you can't be too sensitive. It's all about winning, B.A.
Damian Lillard.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Anthony. He's out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Kendrick Nunn out there with Anthony Davis. And it's prime time in at the point. Here's prime time. 5 points in the game. That shot, no good. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Powell in the post. Nunn defends. Good D by Nunn.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Working smarter, not harder. He anticipates where the ball is going and beats the bigger guy to it.
Kind of cool to see that Damian Lillard in the offseason continuing with that boxing regimen, something that he grew up with and keeps him in great condition.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And that boxing training
Substitution on the court.
Here's Monk. And again, the Lakers, no good. Portland has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Pass to Zeller. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is his.
Portland trailing here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's prime time. Three-pointer off the mark.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Prime time. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lillard right side. Uncovered. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Lillard has a bit of old school to him. He can hit those shots. Not just a long-range shooter.
And there's the drive. Here's Davis. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 4. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you gotta like what Russell West.
Lakers substitutions.
Zeller's checked in for Nurkic. Covington comes in for Nance. And it's Snell in for Damian Lillard. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Here's prime time. And the deficit down inside single digits. Give him 8 points now.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. Tony Snell is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Zeller in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Shot's good by McCollum.
C.J. operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
Here's prime time. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's McCollum. The Lakers with a rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for him. Nunn with it. McCollum covering. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And Nunn lays it in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Portland leading. Pass to McCollum. Back to Snell. Now Zeller. And he lays it up and in.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's prime time. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And it's the Lakers on the break.
Portland foul, Norman Powell. That's his second personal, 5th team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, number 18.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Monk's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Portland has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. And Zeller with a basket on the assist by McCollum. Zeller's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Prime time. Can't get it to go. Powell outside. Pass to McCollum. With 1 on the clock. No good. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Trailblazers out in front. Up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays. So valuable.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Anthony is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's prime time in at the point. Davis against Nurkic. Pass to McCollum. 5 on the clock. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Monk. The Lakers trail. To the inside. Prime time. The shot's good on the assist by James.
One thing LeBron James can dictate is how his teammates get going. Smart pass there.
McCollum, pass to Nurkic. McCollum against Monk. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Nance, he's checked in for Snell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Jordan's checked in for Anthony. McCollum finds Nance. Lillard outside. Now here's Zeller. It's Lillard with the drive. Rebound, the Lakers. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's prime time. And that one drops for him. Give him 20.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
McCollum, the pass to Nurkic. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Portland again missing. The Lakers in the lead. And prime time gets it to go.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Portland calls timeout.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And so it's the Lakers with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
On, Coach.
MP, how you feeling? You getting a little more settled in?
Hey, I feel good. You know, I feel like I'm getting to know everything. I'm learning the playbook, the city. Just a lot to take in at first.
Yeah, it sure is. Listen, I don't want you to get discouraged, but we are not ready to put you in the starting lineup yet.
When you say we, do you mean coach?
I mean we. I mean the whole coaching staff.
And what about Mr. Lesser?
Including Harvey. Look, remember when we talked at the beginning of the season and I laid out what was expected of you?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well, do you think you've hit those goals adequately?
But you can't keep track of everything that's in the score box.
Look, I know you're upset, MP, okay? But you got to be honest with yourself. Look, you got work to do. I don't think it's a controversial statement.
Yeah, I know. I'm improving. I can do that. I just
you got people that believe in you here. So you just got to keep grinding. Okay, keep improving, force the issue, get in that starting lineup. Okay, if you get good enough, they're not going to be able to stick you on the bench anymore.
Yeah, look, I can do that. I want to be here, all right? And I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make this work. I'm going to make it work.
All right, good. That's what I want to hear. Look, I got a coach's meeting to go to. I'll see you at practice, okay?
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Tonight's starting 5 for your Sacramento Kings. Hi, I'm Scott Moak, the PA voice for the Sacramento Kings, and you'll hear me call Kings games on NBA 2K22. Running the point, 6'3" point guard, number 5, De'Aaron Fox. Just the thought of the voice being part of that game, it's still, every once in a while, I kind of pinch myself, to be honest. Such a staple in the gaming industry is not only, 2K, but this game and what it means for so many basketball fans. It's brought kids into basketball. It's going to be a game changer. I mean, I think people that have maybe wanted, maybe this is the thing that brings them in. Before LeBron and Steph and sure, Harden, sure, that's cool. But come on, it's PA.
And as the Lakers enter the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. There it is, the Staples Center, and David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you.
David, he is the total package. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. And
substitution
a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, but the big thing, though,
at the line,
get healthy by the end of the year. You got to get your guys back to 100%, so you don't want to rush them back to
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Carmelo Anthony comes in for Davis, and Primetime subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. No good off the front iron.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Ball. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, this kind of hustle means a lot to Washington's teammates. It's why they enjoy playing with it.
Here's prime time. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And again, the Lakers no good. 1:24 left in the first. Oubre outside. Shoots from the line. That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And thinking about the energy that Oubre plays with, always, Chris, very active on the floor.
And that's something that is always out there for Oubre. Even if the shot is off, he's still a spark plug for this team. Something that endears you to your teammates.
They're still looking for his first points of the quarter. He's not doing anything to help them cut into the lead.
Here's Ball. Bridges trying to free himself up. Ball gets it to go on the assist by Rozier.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Pass to LeBron. And here's Westbrook. Back to LeBron. Jordan trying to free himself up. And all around him that time before dropping in. LeBron's got 7.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss.
Ball with it. Now guarded by prime time. Outside, Ball. It's stolen by Anthony. With 2 seconds left. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know what? This is what Westbrook's relentlessness wins. Buckets and fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve.
With some changes. Davis is checked in for Anthony. LeBron comes in for Horton Tucker. And prime time subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Free throw good from Hayward.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with prime time, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Here's Davis, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's so many levels to Davis's offensive game, and the mid-range happens to be one of them.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Washington passes the ball. 6 on the shot clock, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
Lakers trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Ball, the pass to Washington. Davis with some nice D.
That works just like they drew it up. Till the part where he short arms to the leg.
The pass to Westbrook. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Physical defense possible. They could have called a foul there. But Westbrook, he's a beast. He just plays right through it.
Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. And the call will be against Primetime. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. You know, the one concern with LaMelo... So it's Charlotte taking a 19-point lead into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Plumlee out there with Washington. And it's Ball in at point guard. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 19. And that one drops for him. And it's 9 points for LeBron.
Zero hesitation from James. Trusting his shot.
Ball against Westbrook. The drive by Ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, you see the promise LaMelo Ball has. I mean, already a triple-double threat, rebounds, and so well at that position.
LeBron outside. Davis kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to James. Westbrook with it. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Russell Westbrook.
Timing play is exceptional. Davis arrives.
Checking in for the
minute here in the third. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Horton Tucker comes in for James. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Primetime subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Primetime, covered by Oubre. Primetime. The Lakers rebound. Second chance shot, and it's good off the back rim and in. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
We've seen this before from Anthony. Efficient score in the mid-range.
And Smith gets double teamed. Here's Carey. And that one is hammered home.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays.
Here's the three. The offensive rebound. And Davis puts it in. 8 points for him.
Okay, look how how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
Hornets leading by 19. Passes it to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Davis. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Down low, here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hornets leading by 23. Here's Smith. Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about the explosion toward the basket? Smith using his speed to get the defense to foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Ish Smith at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
The resiliency of Smith is something you have to admire. He's bounced around the league, but has finally become a valued rotation player.
That one misses. Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. None against Oubre. Out to Smith. Back to Oubre. To the inside. Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Such a competitor. I love how hard Bridges goes. I mean, it's what gets the D to act like this.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And it's exciting watching Bridges continue to grow. This guy has a hunger to keep getting better.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Ball. The shot's good from Primetime.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Got it off in time. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad right there.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so many incredible talents in the game today, Chris. Is there one player who you enjoy watching the most right now?
I can't see.
Substitution.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but they've been killing it from the free throw line tonight. Those points keep adding up as we go along. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hornets.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LaMelo Ball.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Davis is out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's LeBron James. And there's Monk. And it's prime time and at the point guard position.
Embracing contact all the way out. And Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Back to Ball. Charlotte moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Oubre on the wing. James covering. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball. Checking in for the away team.
And here is Monk. Here's Primetime. That's good.
Well, we all know Monk likes to shoot. Their great decision, getting it to the open teammate.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.
Hey, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. I have an animal and I have a ghost. Hey, echo down my ego. Let me check on battleship. I sink a float. I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone. Never a hoe. Shout out Total. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches. Missing benches, the wrestlers hungry. Intestines, cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, dial tone. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, dial tone. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And no matter, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of Physics kicking in. I could win the Zion. I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they roll, they can't them all. Every king got it, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah, okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot. They gon' click it if it's me. All my been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah, I'm very well. On my as you could tell. Any I beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. The category is body. Look at the way it's sitting. That ratio.
All right, Sacramento, it's game time.
There is certainly nostalgia. It's like the house you grew up in when you're a young kid. It maybe doesn't have a working stove or oven, or the front porch like is half broken. And that was what Arco Arena and Sleep Train Arena, that's what that arena was. It was nostalgic. It was loud. The Arco Thunder still rings in people's ears. We broke at one point the indoor sound record. It holds a special place for me and all Kings fans in our hearts for sure.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A familiar sight, the flow of traffic cutting through downtown Los Angeles. Thanks for joining. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, you can...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Lowry. Already some surprises in the new year, Smitty, including a couple breakout teams.
I love to see that, BA. More competition just adds more excitement.
Here's Hero. Offensive board. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first aggressive move by Dedmon. Challenge mentality draws contact.
At the line for the Heat.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
There's a minute 54 left in the first.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Primetime. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Hero against none. Now here's Hero. He's closely guarded. Count it. Hero's got 5 points.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Prime time. Can't get it to go.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And above, the rim finisher, Dedmon, gets most of his points right at the rack.
The Lakers trail. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hero against Anthony. Pass to Strus. Back to Hero. Now Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the Heat score.
This is one of Jimmy Butler's go-tos. He loves the jump shot from mid-range.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's prime time. Off target from outside. Miami's gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. Pass to Strus. Back to Hero. Morris on the wing. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. They're up. And after not always meshing with his previous teams.
I'm so fortunate to be able to
Well, I tell you, Grant, Butler's so driven.
I mean, uncompromising. He found a team that trusted him enough to make him the foundation.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Carmelo Anthony out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's prime time in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he gets that one. Davis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Anthony Davis has been huge on the offensive glass, using his length to get second chance points.
Pass to Strus. Now Butler. Shoots over Davis. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Anthony right side. Outside Davis. Lets it fly from 18. They get it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Heat out in front, leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. How about Tyler Hero displaying all and for Los Angeles? Decent clip. Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo. With Tucker playing the 4. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
The Lakers with another miss. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. He even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Pass to Lowry. Let's go with a three. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Here's prime time. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside Butler. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Lowry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Lowry's got 15.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Lowry to pass to Hero. 1:51 left in the third quarter. No good on the triple.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Now here's Lowry, guarded closely. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Lowry's got 10 points in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
So both...
Substitution on the court.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's prime time.
2 minutes remaining.
That three's off the mark. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Trevor Ariza out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's prime time in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Miami has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Lowry. Over James. Lowry with another miss.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager. Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Covered by Jordan. They get it again. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 13.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo.